New York in the early 1900s. A city filled with smoke, bustling with immigrants from around the world, and dreams of a new life. But amidst those stone buildings and streets filled with iron horses, there was a group of people quietly making history. Not Arabs, not even from the Middle East, but Muslims from Africa and South Asia. Yes, this is a story rarely, almost never, told in American history books. They came as laborers, sailors, and dockworkers. Amidst the hardships and discrimination, they hid the one thing they loved most, their faith. In a small Brooklyn basement, behind an old, crumbling wooden door, they began to gather. No majestic domes, no towering minarets, just worn prayer rugs, the soft, muffled sound of the call to prayer, and a prayer that pierced the Manhattan skyline. And from there, slowly, New York's first mosque was born. Not from large donations, not from power, but from the hands of manual laborers who saved their pennies to build their own place of prostration. But the most surprising thing, when old archives were discovered in the city library, it turned out the mosque had been standing since before many Americans knew what Islam was. Even before the arrival of the large Arab immigrants of the 1920s. And the name of one of its founders was recorded, Sheikh Daoud Faisal, a man of African and Caribbean descent, not a nobleman, not a great scholar, but a simple man who lit a light in the heart of a city that never sleeps. So, the next time you walk the streets of Brooklyn, remember, the history of Islam in New York didn't begin in the Middle East. It began with small hands who dared to dream, and with a faith that never faded.